Hey guys, it's your coach Scotty again. Found my new place for videos, sitting here in my truck just after my workout. Nice and quiet out here. So today I want to talk a little bit about goals, and it's pretty much because recently we set a big goal. And also I read a book this morning. I listened to a book by Zig Ziglar called Goals, How to Set Them, How to Make Them, something like that. It's on YouTube. Just search Zig Ziglar Goals. You can listen to it. I listened to it completely 100% today. So you can, if you can find time to listen to books if you're really committed to it. So one of the things that really stood out to me in this book, and I'll let you listen to the book yourself, was that, and I've heard this before, but he said one person with goals and a commitment is more powerful than 100 that are merely interested. So always when I hear something like that, I say, is that me? Am I one of the 100 merely interested, or am I one of the ones that's committed? So what I want to teach and help you guys understand is you need to self-evaluate every single day. Am I this person or this person as you're reading these personal development books? And if you're not the person that you want to become, that's the area of your life that you need to focus on and work on in that point. And there's a quote that comes to my mind. I put it on Facebook this morning. It says, when you're hard on yourself, life is easier on you. So what that means, you got to be hard on yourself. You got to challenge yourself to grow every single day. And when you do that, things align, the universe aligns, things align, opportunities align, and life starts to become easier for you. But you've got to be hard on yourself up front and in the first. So this goal that I was talking about, and I want to share this with you guys to help you guys understand that some things are not as hard as they seem, and really all it takes is setting a solid goal and then laying out the plan. Like, what do I need for this goal to happen? What time do I have to make this happen? And what activities do I need to do to produce this? Which activities do I do that will help produce this result? So the goal we set was recently we were able to, if you've watched our videos, open up our third business center. I set a long-term goal of 2 years to retire my parents by building them a Team Beachbody business while I build my third business center. So I could spend that time with my parents and have them here to help with the kids and to go hunting and fishing and just enjoy life with our family. So I set that goal. That's the why, the reason, in short words. But that's 2-year goal. So what's the short-term goal that I'm going to push myself so that I can catalyst and set up the foundation to achieve that goal in 2 years? Well, what I did is I decided to hit diamond in 21 days. I've never done that. There's never been anyone on my downline in my team that has done that. I know the fastest one before was 47 days. So I wanted to raise the bar and show what's possible. So I set this goal for 21 days. I identified what I needed to do. I needed to personally sponsor at least my 8 coaches, but I wanted a solid diamond going into it. So I set a goal to sponsor 10 coaches. So I spent all of my activity for 10 days on talking to new people and inviting them to join my team. And we were able to sponsor those 10 coaches in 10 days. The next thing I did is identify the goals of these coaches. What do these coaches want at a certain time? Some of these coaches were just discount. They just want the product for a discount. So they're not going to be my Emerald coaches. So I had to identify that. They just want to have a great experience with Beachbody products, get a discount on their Shakeology, and just begin the slow process of their transformation. So I can't push those people to become my Emerald. So I had to identify which ones are go-getters, which ones want this to be a business. So once I identified that, I was able to push them and get on the phone with them. And, basically it was walking them through. So the two of them, I'll share with you the 2 coaches, who they were. I had John Cook, and I had Tara Grubbs. And with John, for example, he told me he wanted to be a coach. He's like, hey, Scotty, I'm going to buy 3 bags of Shakeology because I love it. I want my wife to be using it as well. And it's so good, I want my mother on it as well. So what we did is we just said, hey, John, the best thing for you to really do if you want to build the business on top of you 3 using Shakeology is you be a coach. You sponsor your wife on your weak leg and your mom on your strong leg, and they're each on their own bag of Shakeology because they're going to be using this long term anyway. So you might as well do that, get yourself set up for Emerald, for the lead program, so on and so forth. So he was game for that, excited about that, and he did that in just 1 week's time. So John was able to do that. That was the way he became an Emerald. And he did that in like 2 days after signing up. The next one was Tara Grubbs. She took just under 2 weeks to become an Emerald coach. And what she did, she sponsored her ex who wanted to do the programs and Shakeology and a workout anyway. So he became a coach. She sponsored him. And the next, she had a coworker that saw the example of her weight loss and her love for Beachbody and Shakeology. And she had a conversation with her, and her friend signed up as a coach to work on her transformation. So Tara became an Emerald coach as well. And those were on opposite legs. So to become that diamond, I had to identify those things I had to do. I had to sponsor people. I had to find people for my team, and then identify out of those 10 which ones could become Emerald coaches and do it in an ethical manner that was truly to help other people. So the cool thing, guys, is we didn't do it in 21 days. We did it in 16 days. We became Diamond Coach in our 3rd business center in 16 days with these 2 Emerald coaches becoming Emerald coaches in between 2 days and 2 weeks time period. And the cool thing about that, guys, I want you to know is that for those 16 days, I was completely unplugged and on a cruise with my family on the Disney cruise. I did say I was unplugged when I left, and I was actually in Miami when I was on the phone with Tara, helping her get set up to sponsor her 2nd coach. And I did have help of one of my Star Diamond coaches, Sean, who helped John while I was away know how to place his coaches so he could be an Emerald as well. So I had the help of our team, of our coaches, and I did take some time out of my vacation, 15-minute phone call to help Tara align herself so that she could be an Emerald as well. But I want you guys to know what's possible. It's not that hard, but the first thing is you've got to decide, am I one that's really committed? Or am I one that's merely interested, one of the 100 that's merely interested? If you're not one of the one that's fully committed, decide to be that person. The choice is yours. Let's go do it, guys.